Once again, it's important to support your local businesses. In fact, I've been supporting these local businesses for decades, decades. I've been showing nothing other than just respect. And still, till today, it's the same. It won't change. There's a sincere part of me that you wanna, if you wanna get that out, this is what you're gonna get out of me. I was always about support. Always about encouragement. Always about togetherness, unity, unifying people, different ethnic groups, and bring them together, make them realize, what's possible. In fact, many times when I was with friends, friends, it it elevated my feeling inside to be able to work with friends, to be able to work with brothers. That's what I used to do. And it's just dying. That feeling is dying. Oh, and I always blamed it on myself. But I didn't. I wasn't doing no research. I was studying anything about what the actual causes to myself with a little bit systemic oppression enforced within the race card. I'm not gonna put that. Shit. I'm not gonna put that. Shit. I know how they act. I know how they can be. So racist. Some of them are. Some of them don't like to be called that way. So yeah, but it's hard to not state what you see. You know what I mean? It's, it's hard to not take the inevitable. It's it's hard to not touch the contagious shit. Yeah, I say shit because it's all that it's all that. It's hard to not be bothered by others. They tend to devalue that with something else. Insecurity. Yeah. If they know you very close, they're gonna start naming certain events that they've witnessed with you to put you down, so that you can feel down, so that you can now have a very bad energy too. It's like, come on, never ending. Uh, the fact is, nobody has to be with you. Definitely how I act, how I am. You don't have to be around me, and I like it like that. I love to be around people that want to be surrounded with me. If you think you are in a better position or so, or whatever, then why am I getting bothered? Why am I getting bothered? Like, Why am I the punching bag? I'm okay to be the punching bag because I like boxing and I like I like enduring pain sometimes. It sounds fun. But not too fun to stay stuck up on that for decades. Just what I'm trying to say is that people, I don't like retaliating with the words. And every time I repeat stuff, I say things twice almost because I stated it before. Because people don't want to take me serious. Now I say it again. There you go again. I'm like, I don't want to do this, bro. I don't want. I don't want to be repeating things 60 times if I said it before. Certain things are contagious, and negativity is. And I've figured a way to just stay out of it. It helps out me and the rest of us surrounding because um, yeah, I don't have to be with people because consider I love my family, but I can be a handful, and I know that. So I don't like to feeling aligned or attached or the have to engage. Even with my uh, even with my little brother, I try to tell him that in sometimes understand, sometimes we don't get an understanding, considering I don't talk to him. And that's already an understanding to someone else's perspective because yeah, you already made up your mind almost about how the other feels about you, which isn't the case. It's meaningless. In this case, it's meaningless. It's meaningless. We can try to act over it, try to say whatever we want to say, and say that yeah, it's the better option is this what I'm talking about right now. With everything that you're seeing right now, your surrounding, how people are acting towards each other, the war, the better way is really protect your heart by avoiding negativity. And believe me, if you don't do that, at some point it will be way more terrible because I notice I'm an outspoken person. So if I now I'm an outspoken person, if I have a debate or altercation with a person, it just can kill my heart. Meaning I'll just I can pass I'll pass out. I got heart issues. That's what I figure out recently. I figured that my heart started beating really, really fast on things that I really don't care about. Meaning they they just bother me, you know, and I cannot say anything about it. So by not be bothered, I stay quiet. Deep inside me, it's just eat me up, And I'm like, it's okay. That's enduring pain. And people will talk about Oh, let's now be fair. Like, I don't care about that shit. So it's like this. Artists are so fucking clever. They're so smart in the world. They possess a lot amazing abilities, skills to uh, maneuver throughout this life, and yet they'll be belittled by the gazes of others, how others perceive them, who want from them, how they want them to be. You will never, you, you will never. It's only I can create I. A parent is a nurture. God is the creator. And if you can nurture your children, it's understandable. It's understandable. In fact, we are living in a world where children will actually point it out and be like, "Yeah, you were a terrible, son, a terrible father, a terrible mother." I have no time to indulge on those fucking cheap jibes. I know what my family possesses. I know what they can and they can't. But mostly I know what they can do. And that's a lot. They're very smart. We came from an era where we were actually too eager to learn. And now that we are living, it's just, it's like, it's too easy for us to adapt from the good and bad. We can get through it. We can definitely get through it. It's only how to toughen the minds of, you know what I mean? They always, how to toughen the minds with how to detach, how to detach your parents from the thought system of that they always have been living. My mother, for example, she she works hard. She works too hard sometimes. That I feel like it's not. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. In many years that she is living in this country, now she still has to give her energies to work her ass, and the government will tend to easily give or the parents themselves at fault or the children at fault for what? No progress. That's bogus. Our parents were supposed to be leaders. They owned stores. Their fathers owned stores. My the father of my grandfather, the father of no, the father of my mother. I mean, probably father of my grandfather too. I'm not sure, but yeah, I know one thing that he fought a war. Respect out there. Give some respect. Bolo, kleine hoeveel dat is goed. Right. Greatness come within, man. It's not only greatness that will come from this physical world. What everything what you perceive right now is just a deception. It's things are meant to stay forever. They are meant to dissolve. By you know by time that will happen. Hey, hey, yeah, man. Like I say, you know, big things are meant to be created, yet they are being erased, and people are just letting that happen. Yeah. I should. I'm thinking about creating my own radio where I be giving my own opinion, but then on YouTube, I just create my own. You know what I mean? Come talk with my other folks about stuff that we can create together. And it's basically have a conversation. Nowadays you can't hold a conversation because what you having is a debate. You wanted to get smarter with your brothers. What I see so many times, but instead of getting smarter, eh, you you are having an altercation, a conflict with your brother, and that's it's just sad, bro. No growth. In other words, negativity. What then dissolves the matter. What then becomes a thing that is meaning less for both sides. You know, and it's hard, hard to just step out of it. You know, because people would rather bring all these other physical matters and claim that they are the causes of certain effect. That's bullshit. It's not the truth. It's our human act. The heart is within you, not in that tool or a thing that you're supposed to use or own. There is the deep detachment coming from the other. Yo, man, what you say? Yeah, but yeah, you know, you have been like me. How many times should we tell you that the thing that you perceived was just deceived, but yet you can't speak a normal language through the people. So what you get is just pigs. Those are gazes that just don't understand shit. If you truly want an understanding, then you would just search for it. Okay, man? But I love hungry, I love bad, and I love good. All things together. Somebody said it's misunderstood. I say I love ugly, I love bad, I love good. All things together is misunderstood. I'm thinking, I'm thinking about a great plan. People are so curious. More curiosity from the cats. Yes. I will start pointing out to everyone who just randomly pops up some, you know what I mean? Someone's platform, someone's page, and then without no wanting to say anything. eh, I'm not here for your attention. I'm able to do this for a certain people, community. It has a goal, it has a value, it has meaning why I'm doing this. You know? The reason why you see less is because the near future is being set for more. Uh, Maybe it's good to limit people with uh, with the abilities that that you possess. Maybe it's good to just limit them from certain things that you can do. You know, people are not able to do what you can do. Talk, converse, communicate. People understand. People learn. People speak. People read. So a part of what intellectual system, right? But they don't use it. They don't experiment with with that. Have you ever been tested by someone outside to do something? You know, if you say no, then you are a tough man. If you say yes, then you understand. There is there is no no's in this fucking world. They don't exist. The fact that people would rather listen to a random guy speaking. Oh, I'm not harming nobody. I'm just talking. Compared to different places where people are maneuvering, Charlotte is really the greatest position to be on. Solitude, you know, the greatest to be on. You see, if this the that folk was watching. Like I say, I'm not afraid of y'all. For real though. Wherever you guys at, understand understand that I'm not get inspired by any of the gazes that you put on. You know, I used to live in this place, but right now I feel like it's just a place where it needs to be respected because my parents live here. That's that's how I feel. You know, put respect on certain locations because you grew up. That's how I feel. I never thought to, tear apart what made you. That's how some certain peoples be raised, and it's that's how you guys are raised. I'm I'm raised to think, even retaliating is like a mess feeling. This this what parents want to. This what parents put onto their you know what I mean, to their children. Anything you do, any money, any cent you spend isn't meant for, I don't know, a certain moment only. It's forever. So people do need to detach themselves from the value system of this oppressed mindset. Parents to love much. Whatever you spend on your child, let it be from your heart. Don't think like, oh, uh, you would have to pay this back. That's kind of fucked up, man. If you ever were thinking like, hey, now child is going to a certain study because later on you will be able to give me a villa or a mansion or whatsoever. You are fucking stupid. Love. Give much love to your people. And I know I'm in no position to say all of this, but because of the detachment process that I'm on right now. I tend to get uh, altercations with very close, my close ones about certain things, about how we think. or by how people perceive me or expectations of you. I don't care about expectations, but I say, hey, don't expect me to act a certain way because if you do so, you're in the wrong. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to even say anything because I know that's what you expect me. Why should I do that if I know I can act differently or that I am different? Yeah. Once you once you protect yourself, you won't be able to harm others because you understand what to say, you understand what to do, and it's not about you. And that's what makes it perfect because when you make it about you, there comes the ego. 'Cause this what I'm doing right now, just walking. I I challenge everybody to do this at least once a day. You know, sometimes I go, my body shut down. You know, get a blackout, or whatever it is. But I think I'm able to reduce it by walking. I walk daily. I walk daily. I love walking. I love walking so much that I'll be making enemies with friends about it. I love walking so much that people would fix me a bike and I still denied it. I love walking so much. Uh, it just keep me healthy, man. That's why I'm referring it to you guys. You should be doing the same. Try walk and think. You know what I mean? Especially in a world where there is war. And now you can think for yourself by walking. Others might call you crazy because you're talking on the street. I'm like, I'm talking on the street, and that's crazy to you. You see how other people perceive things. They would like to point out or label anything as wrong because, for example, now you see what you see is black, but you cannot see what's in my. You cannot see what's inside me. Though. You know, that's greatness. Right now, what you perceive is only darkness, and that's what you get from me. That I am dark. Yes, I'm black. Yeah, greatest black. Yeah, more curious people talk. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation instead of just popping on a screen and then go. You evolve. You evolve too from understanding perspectives, understanding the so-called reality. so flaunted upon all of us. Our eyes, the particles they see is just a deception. It's, my goodness, we'll be making, we'll be creating more, willing to. The thing is, where I'm lacking right now, I cannot tell you guys, because I do know that once it's all set up, once that is all together, people are gonna be having a hard time, including myself. And I'm ready for all of it. I'm ready to get the greatest black man worked up, because what you saw was just a 1% of what you saw. When people saw me mad, when people saw me furious, when people saw me almost in an altercation with my brothers and my family, yeah, I felt people were enjoying too. Right now, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna give you a platform. I'm gonna give you a platform to go and check it and and make a discernment of what I said or what you said, because sometimes we say things and it just goes by our head. You know, what I mean, it's just fly by. You know, what if we do this? What if we catch everything, hmm, and then figure our way out to talk about it in a sense of, oh, I'm not willing even to prove anybody any different, because that will be, I'm not willing to prove anybody different. Nothing. I'm not willing to prove you anyone. I've been letting you speak. I've been letting you think. I've been letting you create narratives, fake stories. Matter of fact, I've been helping you out, man. The most closest motherfuckers know this, bro. Yeah. Recently, I had an altercation with Amanda. I told him, yo, focus, focus, it's me. You know what I mean? You forgot me or some shit. Focus. What is it? Money? Focus. Focus. Guys, focus. What you are getting right now is nothing. It's not even a percent. Focus. Stay clear and you'll see it. Don't get fooled by this. I don't know. Eh, Don't. Don't start calling each other all these different names. What you know what I mean? The world is so used to calling each other all these derogatory terms. You know what I mean? Especially boys like to call each other bitches or gay. Respectful men are still calling each other this certain. I'm like, when will you grow? I understand why I'm not getting respect anymore. But I cannot point it out. I cannot tell so-called men to act like men. It's not possible. I was thinking about forgiveness. I was thinking about forgiveness. I forgive. I forgive myself for acting stupid. Think there was a fly just passing by away. Normally, I have issues with flies. I tend to kill them. People say they are essential, but others say they possess millions, billions of germs. You now understand why I hate flies. I used to live alone. I used to kill them. Flies. The flies that I'm talking about. Actual flies, you know. I'm not I'm not a street guy that walks around the streets with the you know well most people's life so-called YNs. I used to be a YN before this one right now. I'm acting like a YN. But I used to kill flies. I used to live alone. I was so worked up on wanting to save other people's lives. And I didn't never saw myself as a vigilante, but I tried. I can tell you that I tried. Some cases it succeeded. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. Because if I would disagree, they would see me very different. Maybe that was a better option. But I don't see no future. I'm no, I don't know. I don't like superstitious stuff. I go with my guts. I used to go with my guts. Now I go more with where my heart lies. But even with women, I'm having a hard time finding a perfect match for myself because look how I look. Do you think that I really am focused on that? And if I was focused on that, I think I would have been the best at it. But it's life, man. Don't want to be with a woman It's just I don't know. It's just the way I used to live. That's the YN. I don't want that anymore. The change comes from being, not evolving, also not reflecting. Yet I am doing it right now, looking at the past. I need to do, say, be what others sees. What others sees that they see it as a pretend because you have no clue about me. You don't know where I'm coming from. You don't know who I am. You have no. If I The best question to ask somebody who I value the most, they will pick a very lazy and sparky answer. But yet you don't know nothing. If you truly want to know, then you would watch this and you would know that it's actually my grandfather, and he passed away, and it was in 2016 or so, and it was a great man. It was like I say, he's he fought in the military in Tanzania. It was like a high-ranking general. Or something. In fact, I have a picture of him, but I'm not gonna show. That's the person that I value the most because when I left Tanzania, he like he it was early in the morning. He told me something, a quote. It it it, it was early in the morning. I was fully awoke. Yet actually not. I was very tired, and it was unexpected. They woke us up and they told us, "Yeah, you guys have to go. You're going to Holland. You're going to live with your parent or mother. She's now in Tanzania. She's not staying there, but she need to visit a couple sick people, meaning just people uh, that need to be taken care of. Yeah, I think my heart comes from her. The the giving um, mentality. It's actually not even a mentality. It's within something that she got, and I'm glad that I inherited. I don't know. I just I took that from her. And I'm proud that I can see she's bold. I'm bold too. My mother's bold. I'm bold too. My brother's bold. I'm bold too. Most there is a guy families dudes only in what she has brought to this world, and all the dudes are very bold. I'm the middle child, so I'm not really the middle child because from the three dudes that are living or that she birthed, I am I'm the middle child. Yeah. But yeah, but like I say, the dude is the man was he loved me, and he he loved spending his time with me, and then I love spending his time or my time as well with him. He was our grandfather was definitely had a great impact on me when he never is is- he laughed rarely, but when he laughed, it was like he, like it could almost like it could almost get you to do the same thing that he's doing. Like he's, 'cause it was an amazing man. That's why I say he used to. He whispered this when I left Tanzania. He told me, "Usisahau, usisahau ulipotokea." You guys probably don't understand how powerful that is. Whispering that into 11 or 12 year olds child was necessary because since 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 that day I never thought of anything else than just to repay him the moment of coming back and tell him that that was not the case. That I will never forget where I'm from. The crazy thing what you are having right now is like the perspectives again of others about me, how they view me, because of what they can see. Because they are detached to the physical. But yeah, since he whispered to me that whatever he told me, it just never. It was in Swahili, and it basically told me to never forget my family, never forget I'm from, places I've been, where I'm raised, mm, who I am, what I can be. And I feel like it's even funny now that that people would have the audacity to question me, considering the people that I was trying to help was very, very close to my mother, and I viewed those people as family. Other than another brother of mine who would detach himself from what's not family, which I feel like he made a better decision than everybody else. The smartest choice ever. The smartest person ever. In fact, it's my little brother. It's not. I don't say this just to to make a distinction between my older brother or my younger brother. It doesn't really. I feel like they are both very, very smart, just different from each other. But that choice of not willing to engage with certain entourage of people that were not family, that we were helping, benefiting probably 1% of it, nothing from what we are given. It had to end, and the tyranny ended with me, the middle child. I was done with it, done with the manipulative thought system. It is a thought system, a way people who want to pull you to do things that they want you to do, but really it's theirs. It has always been like that. That is the truth. Whatever you knew about a certain person, now you know that it's untrue. You've been told a lie. You know, the villain that you perceived in your lifestyle. Or, so a friend of mine told me like, "Hey, you live in a hellish world." I was like, that person, me, who you perceive to live in a hellish lifestyle, I think your mind is corrupted because now you're having a different type of perspective in your mind about me, which is wrong. That hero and villain mentality, I really don't give a fuck. I don't care. I couldn't care less. I see it all the movie Aliens too. I think about my parents. I think about my friends. I think about grandparents. I think about, my friends' parents. Sometimes I be thinking about that. I be thinking about, my boss's family to be all right. I'm thinking about the commune, the surrounding that everybody needs to be or feel safe, secured. It's no selfishness. It's honest. It's pure. It's what you're supposed to do. What I supposed to do. What we supposed to do. Comes from unity. I I don't want to grow if it's I don't want to grow if you be told lies. You know what I mean? And I have to accept that you are being told lies, and we have to just grow from that because somebody told you things about me, and now you believe it to be true. What else do you know about me? What is untrue? You can tell a lie. You cannot tell the truth to you. You can ask it. I'm very. Uh, I don't call myself fair. I like to cheat. I play. In fact, I have games on my phones, and I will tend to, use. There's ways to get tools so that you can cheat and get higher points. So if you're coaching a team or managing a team, you are able to upscale the rating of your players and stuff. They play better. I don't do it always, but it's fun to do. That's the cheating part. But I don't do it often. It's just sometimes it's fun to do that. It's fun rather than being bothered by the society and the stories that you're being told by who you're afraid even to name the person that told you the truth. You see, because if the book is actually true, you would just fully open it, but you are afraid. I'm not. I can tell you. I can name people's that I want to, but I know harmful, it's negative, and I'm all about support and positivity. Can we do that? And the endless ways of thinking bad or agitated towards each other because it's contagious for me to walk outside and I don't know to act like this. Hmm, Why? It's a waste of energy. I could use that energy for something else. In fact, I do. Many mornings I wake up and tend to study certain simple words like or books because in one word you can find thousand definitions. And now it's becoming a fun game for you to just play with words or just learning stuff. And from that word, you find something else, and it just continues. Yeah, but that's why we should embrace, embrace. Yes, sir. The time you got left is precious, and the outside noises, they will always be there, man. It's like Have you ever walk outside and you hear bing 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 bing? You know how the people shouting on the left, on the right. People, what I mean, children running. This is just that's a way to view outside noises. It's a part of it. It can be a distraction, but it's crazy if you are creating your own distraction. Like you can concentrate, you can think. You are not allowed to think. Okay, there is when I have to detach myself and say, yeah, there is something going on, and it's not a key that is doing it. It's not it's your head. It is your head. I'm a handy swim. I'm just going to search for something to eat, and yeah, man, be kind to people, man. Be kind to everyone. Be kind to everyone. You know, and for so far on, I would like everyone to just try and be kind to everyone. To see everything as a way to to study each other. It's pointless. And you will never figure it out. That's what I want to tell you. You can guess it, but you will never figure it out unless in 5 year times they are willing to open the brain and actually see what is going on with your. Okay, they will be crazy. See certain events, recall all the events that you've been through. That would be crazy. Uh, this is an idea. I hope some crazy scientists out there don't take it as a way to capitalize their society. There is money in everything. I know that, but at some point, maybe it's good to detach yourself from money as well. It has at the moment less value considering people are at war. Yep. Deuces, guys, and I wish you all. I'll see you later, man. What the fuck?